Hello, my name is Tavanah and I am with that Grape Juice, and we are in sunny Leicester Square at the F1 premiere, where we are going to be speaking to Brad Pitt, Damson Idris and all the other amazing castmates. Make sure you keep watching for more. I'm
Hello.
loving the green, you look amazing.
Thank you, thanks.
Your character steps back into the sport. What drew you to the idea of a comeback story?
Well, it was the only story we can make sense of getting me back in a car.
Yeah.
Because these are some young Turks,
Yeah.
right? But it was also, good sports movies. Everyone has their hurdles. Everyone has their thing they got to get past. And this idea of this underdog story, this last place team, how do you compete? How can you stay competitive with teams that just have the edge over you?
Yes, of course. And mentorship plays a big role. Now, for you and Damson, what dynamic did you want to feel on camera?
I've always liked Bull Durham. And there was two guys that were always at conflict,
Yeah.
And it was that made this thing really interesting. That they absorbed each other, but not necessarily willingly.
Yes. And my last question, was there ever a moment where you were filming where there was a line between acting and real life adrenaline that was blurred?
Let me just say, when we were in the car,
Yeah.
acting was secondary.
Is it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You're tearing down the streets at 180 at a brick wall. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God.
The acting's secondary.
You have worked on some amazing movies. What is it about F1 that made you want to produce it?
It's such an exciting sport. It's different than anything else. It's the only sport in the world where your teammate is also your competitor. Everybody wants to be the number one driver in their team. And that's how we create the drama for our story.
Yes. And if you could give us one word to describe this movie, what would it be?
Exhilarating.
Exhilarating, I would have gone that way as well. And were there any moments where you felt like it was difficult, and how did you overcome it?
Well, I think some of the stuff we shot on the track was very difficult. We had to shoot in between practice and qualifying. So we had maybe 8 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes no time. But we worked it all out.
I'm doing great.
You look well.
Okay. Let me explain to you how I'm doing.
Go
Just
on.
have a look around,
It
okay?
looks amazing. So you are known for your emotive music, and I must say, you have made me cry a few times with your
I
with your
apologize
music.
for that.
No, never apologize for your art, darling.
Okay.
Where did you draw the inspiration for the F1 movie?
There's this guy I met a few years back called Lewis Hamilton,
Yeah.
and I would go and sit with him, and I would ask him all these insane questions,
Yeah.
and dig into him, and find out how it works. How the man controls the machine.
Yeah.
And I found out that he's got a big heart and he's got an enormous talent, and he worked really hard, and I admire him. So what I wanted to do was write something that he would be proud of.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And Jerry Bruckheimer, the producer, is a friend of mine
Yes.
forever. I mean,
Yes.
we've done a race car movie
Yes,
already.
Yes.
And Joe, who's standing right there,
Yeah.
great director. So. I mean, it was a joy to do this one. It really was.
It's a joy to have you here.
Thank
And
you.
what makes this soundtrack different to all the other soundtracks you've done?
They're all sort of different. This one, this one, I'm a bit louder, I'm a bit rawer, I'm a bit more aggressive, I'm a bit more,
That's how we know you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Need to do that.
One word to describe F1.
A true experience.
A true experience.
The people keep talking about experiences and all that stuff. Nah, this one is.
This is.
It really is.
The carpet is. It definitely is. So wow, it's amazing. Thank you so much for
Pretty
your
great.
art.
Okay.
Lovely
Thanks
to
for
meet
having
you.
me.
Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Be well.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So, what inspired you to direct F1?
It's one of the most exciting environments I've ever, been a part of, to be at a Formula One race. The sport I just found fascinating in so many ways, from a dramatic point of view. This idea that your teammate is your fiercest competition. That's to me, that was what this kind of the drama in this story could kind of hinge around. So in addition to just being this from a technology point of view, it's just fascinating how these cars are built and how these drivers push themselves to the limit every weekend to kind of take them beyond. So I fell in love. I'm a fan for life now.
Yeah, oh, I love that for you. What do you want the audience to take away from this movie?
Hopefully it's a story about teamwork, friendship, brotherhood. You can't do everything in life by yourself. It helps to have a team around you. And I think that's certainly what it felt like making this film, and hopefully that message comes across in our story.
Amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Have
Thank
a
you
lovely
so much.
evening.
Thank you.
What are you looking forward to the most from this movie?
Well, all the teams told me in Monaco that they love the movie. So if the Formula One teams are saying they love the movie and that it's a great representation of what they do, then it must be great.
Amazing.
And it's Jerry Bruckheimer and Lewis Hamilton and Tammy Hilfiger and Brad Pitt and Damson.
What was the most intense moment that on set that mirrored that?
I got called in to feed lines to Brad while he was in the car. So I was at like Video Village,
Yeah.
and I was watching the monitors, and someone whispered in my ear how fast he was going, and that really sunk in that moment. Obviously, I watched him go out to drive, but watching the monitor and seeing him in the car and talking to him, I realized that he's talking to me, he's acting at the same time as going at the most unbelievable speeds.
Where did you get your inspiration from to create the song?
They told us about a scene and they were like, we're going to try and fill this specific scene. So
Yeah.
we were trying to make something sonically to match the feeling of the scene.
Yeah.
Like a bar scene.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
You're
you.
stunning, babe.